Mamma mia, here I go again. Mama, how can I resist ya? Hey everybody, it's Emma Winchester here, and today I'm going to be doing the 7 Deadly Sins of a Model Horse Collector tag. So I know I'm a little bit late to the jump on this tag. It's been around for quite some time, but I figured it was finally time to do one. And for the purpose of this tag, I am only going to be talking about OF traditional sized Breyer models. I'm also not going to talk about my foals because I think the price range and certain things on them is definitely a lot less than a standard traditional Breyer model. So without any further ado, let's jump on into the video. So the first deadly sin is greed, your most and least expensive model. So again, just to reiterate, I'm not including any of my customs or my Peter Stones, which are all fairly expensive as well. Just my Breyer OFs. So for Breyer OFs, and I think in my entire collection actually, Rainier I think is the most expensive model I've ever bought. He was a Collectors Club web special from 2017 from the America the Beautiful series, and I love him to death, but he was rather expensive. I think he ended up coming to somewhere around $200. That was with shipping included. But he is gorgeous, and I'm actually really happy I have him, and it's definitely worth the money, honestly, because he places pretty well in shows and whatnot, but I love him to death. And then my least expensive model definitely balances out my most expensive, and it's actually a tie between this guy and this gal. I got them both at BreyerFest, so they probably look a little familiar to whoever's watched my BreyerFest haul video. I got her out of a body box for $10, but she definitely isn't body quality. She's probably PSQ, honestly. She didn't stand when I first got her, but I fixed her leg and now she's fine. But she's pretty, and she was $10. And this guy I also got for $10 at the swap meet. He's not like the best shaded model that I've seen from him. It's like, I think he's Nobel, and he's a celebration model from BreyerFest some odd amount of years ago. But these guys were both 10, so they're my least expensive traditional models. So the next thing we have is Wrath, a love-hate relationship you have with the model. And this one was kind of hard for me because I am the kind of collector who buys what I like. I don't really buy anything that I don't really enjoy, and I'm fairly good at not doing impulse buys. This guy actually wasn't an impulse buy. I bought him with Christmas money the year he came out, but I definitely do have a love-hate relationship with this mold in general, because on one hand I think these guys are so cute and I love them, and I think I would like them even more if I had a more complex model, just a coat patterning or something on this mold. But I only have him and Iaska, I think, which was the brick and mortar special from that year. So I love them because they're cute, but I kind of hate them because they bore me a little bit. Like, I don't know. I don't think I would sell him, but he's definitely not one of my favorite models in my collection. So next up is Gluttony, and Gluttony is supposed to be your favorite model, and of course, because I'm just doing OF Breyers, there are a couple that I've probably mentioned before in my collection as being my favorites that I cannot include, but two of my favorites, regardless of OF or not, are definitely these two guys. Both of these were actually at the very top of my list. They were my Breyer OF Holy Grails, and I finally own both of them, and I'm so happy that I do. Fire I got a couple of years ago at BreyerFest, and the Pinto Spun Gold Surprise I got this year. So these are definitely my two favorite models in my collection. They're tied. I couldn't pick just one. I know it's supposed to be just one, but I couldn't. So both of these guys count as my gluttonous model. So next up is Sloth, which is something you hate doing with your Breyers and your models. I definitely think that one of the biggest things that I hate doing is dusting and reorganizing, because I have so many horses at this point that it takes me 2 or 3 days because I get so annoyed with having to pull everybody off and dusting the whole shelf down and then putting everybody back, and it just feels like it takes forever. I mean, like, I love my models and I want them to be clean, so part of me thinks maybe I should just move into glass cabinets so I don't have to worry about it, but still, I mean, it just takes forever, and I definitely think it's my least favorite thing to do with them. So next we have Pride, and that is a model that you're proud of. I definitely think that I'm proud to own this guy. He's the volunteer model from 2018. And I'm just proud to have him because I got him myself volunteering. And there's nothing like having Breyer give you something that you worked for. And let me tell you, volunteering is not as easy as it may seem. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of sun. You have to make sure that you're happy and upbeat all the time. It's pretty great. I love it. I can't wait for next year, and I hope I get picked again. But I definitely have to say I'm really proud of owning this guy because it was something that I got from doing something that I think is a pretty great thing. So the next thing is lust, and lust is what you look for in a model. I definitely don't think I look for one particular thing when I'm buying a model horse, besides it being the OF model that I want. I'm definitely the type of person who buys what I like. I don't buy things just because it's a limited run or just because it's showing well or anything like that. So I guess what I look for is what I like. And then last but certainly not least is Envy, your holy grail. So my holy grail with Breyer OFs, I guess at this point, would be the last 3 Spun Gold surprises that I don't have. So the Appy, the Champagne, and the Appaloosa. I don't know if I'll ever get the Appaloosa because I think there was less made of that than everything else. But I guess I would have to say that those are probably my top 3 holy grails at this point. Alright everybody, so that's my 7 deadly sins of a model horse collector. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like my content, please feel free to leave a comment and a like down below. I'm going to be trying to get some more tag videos out. I've been really behind on doing stuff like this, as well as some little short clips and film type of stuff while I'm waiting to work on Redemption because I'm trying to finish writing everything before I get back to filming. But I'm really excited about everything that's supposed to be coming out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys!